Alright everybody, welcome back. And last time I had laid out some of this and told you I would get back when I started, done more. So, as you can see, I have done more. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's go over here. So over here, we've got the basic productions going up here. I have, I have 4 assemblers, 4 refineries, some cargo between there. If you come over this way, we have this bay here, as you can see, laid out but not welded up completely. Go down this hallway into the other bay, down this hall, down again, and into the office. I have not laid anything out in the office. As you can see here, there's no glass. Now they clean the glass off, but it's almost too clean. It's black here. I had been doing something with the paint tool over there, set it for black, and didn't realize the paint tool would do everything. So up here, got an air vent right there. And over here, this is where some of the stuff is going to be. So just so you understand what's going to be here, this is going to be where barracks, med bays, mess hall, stuff like that's going to be. Up top is where there's going to be control station, and it's like, for main control center, stuff like that. I think I'm going to probably bump out over here more in the middle so it's less rectangular. Still laying this out. Then over here we have the mid hallway that was here, that way. And then side hallways. Here's some vertical lift thrusters in the middle. And then down here is where O2 gens are. Got 6 of them. Then up here takes us up to the top. Over this way takes us back to here. Through this door right here is an H2 tank. Then up top, this is where eventually there will be more stuff. Obviously it's not there yet. Still trying to figure out where I want to do with everything. Have another H2 tank over here. Don't plan to have more than these 2. Don't need more really. The plan isn't that this is going to be a ship. It's a command station. It's supposed to be, can be moved, in the heat of battle or in an emergency. However, at this point in time, it's not something where it's like, oh look, is there? Think of it again, kind of like the command center in StarCraft. Not StarCraft 2. I don't even know what it looks like in StarCraft 2. It's inspired by. It's obviously not going to be. We have some shaping on the outside here. You can see where the kind of like the feet are going to come out around where there's the landing pads here. I'm going to put a ramp here, so we're going to plan on laying that out. That will bend down to there, and will fold up and cover the gates. Add extra, defensive capability to that. And do the same thing in front of these gates as well. And you can see here it works like this. Now, fortunately, it's a pain to sit here and weld up all of those blocks by hand, as I have been doing. So instead, I went into a creative world and came up with a welder grinder tool ship and a small mining vessel to improve my mining capabilities. I need to work on a power system for this still. I don't have that. He's loud. but gonna work on all of that here. And as you can see here, obviously I made it way too big. It's running into the terrain here, so I was not able to finish off over here. Wow, that's a big guy. And here we go. How close is that? That's 5 kilometers. Ward of Lothian. I don't think I've seen one this close before. That's bigger in the sky than I was expecting at 5 kilometers away. But that's what this is going for here. I'm also going to work on a fuel depot for refueling purposes. Because this here's, again, it's intended to be a central base, but not like the only thing. So over there where the ice is, I'm going to build a fueling depot that's going to be, designed to store massive amounts of hydrogen, and such. I'm going to make a refinery plant that's going to be a couple of 4 large industrial refineries. I've kind of designed it. It looks terrible. I probably want to rework it, but it's mobile. It flies. I've tested it. I've designed it in a creative world, but I haven't built it here. And I might, after putting up the blueprint, figure something else I want to do with it. A lot of the other stuff I'll try and design, in place and get that taken care of. Go over there. But for now, let's go ahead. Let's get the initial idea in place to sit here and get the welder ship and the miner in place. And then this guy, fun though he was, he will go away. Maybe I'll blueprint him and then before I grind him up. So, all right. First things first, I'm going to need. Do I have any steel plate on me? No, I need steel plate. So give me some steel plate, and I need to turn this on. See if I have rotors. Nope. Rotor. Give me this. All right. So I just need a rotor. We'll stick it, right here. Take that off. Come over here. All right, so I don't care. I should be able to have a small head, right? Yeah. I'm not passing anything through this, so I don't care. I don't need more. Lock that down. Small head. Hey, there we go. All right. So then 1, 2. Let's see here. 3. And can I make a projector yet? Projectors are their own thing, I think. There they are. All right. I can never remember. That should be facing that way. All right. Let's see if this is built. Can you go away? All right. Let's turn signals off for now. All right, now let's go here. Do I have it? Should be here. No. Oh, there we go. And of course, unfortunately, because of the nature of not creative mode, this is what it is. So let's see here. All right, I did it upside down. Great. Okay. So, where am I? That's not the one I want. That's really hard to tell. Yep, that is what I wanted. Okay. All right, vertical, go this way, please, for now. And forward. Yep. Okay. And vertical. Is that where I want it? Yep, that's where I want it. Okay. I do it every time. All right, now 4. And then that. There we go. All right, so this is not going to be the easiest thing in the world. Lucky me. I'm not the smartest person figuring these things out. So here we go. Let's go ahead and get these assembled. Just so it doesn't fall off by me being silly with a welder or something. Alright. And then let's get started. Hey, there's the music. What? And now the music's gone. There we go. I have music again. Alright. Let's put that in production. That's not going to be buildable. I gotta wait for this. I can put these up. So let's get these started here. I'm out of steel place now? Okay. It's a relatively simple design. Okay. Oh, it's loud in my ears. I want y'all to be able to hear it, so you know. Oh, so this is buildable. What else did I place? Okay, I didn't place anything else. Okay. Alright. So. Why am I looking at the conveyor and not the gyro? Oh well. What's in my construction? Oh. Okay. Oops. Sorry, I've got gerbils. They made noise. Thought it was somebody coming into my office. Come on. Okay, throw that in production. Alright, how much iron do I have left? 2K. Oh, I got plenty of iron, okay. Enough, I shouldn't say that. I should have plenty of iron to build this in all parts. Okay. Two of these. All right, look. The sun is coming through the planet over there. That is one glitch I will never get used to. All right. As you can tell by the way the planets are lit up, the sun's way over there. But I'm getting the midnight sun. Is this reporting any sun? No, this isn't getting sun. That's good. At least it's not actually hitting that. Alright, so you can see here I've got 3 batteries on it. I've got 2 large atmo thrusters in all directions except for down, obviously. Got an antenna, got a camera, stuff like that. And then what's missing are the arms. There's 2 arms with, a forward face with a, rotates each direction. And then on this side is, on one end is a welder, on the other end is a grinder. It flips. You do either one. And I realized that was probably way too fast a movement. Apologies. Alright, batteries. Battery 1. Battery 2. Ah. Okay. Alright. I've got two little landing pads for landing purposes. Little control seat here. It has a lot of light here. There's some more lights there for ambience and such. To see what you're working on.
Energy low.
Oh, yeah, it is. So it is. Let's do something about that. Alright, I'll get this welded up. And once that mine's just welded up, we'll be back. And, you know, once that's welded up, you'll be able to see it in action, you know, as I use it to make the miner. So, see you shortly. Alright, so got the construction vehicle here. See? 2 grinders, 2 welders, pilot seats there. You know, if I need to, the camera's not there for seeing what I'm doing behind me. So if I get in here and take off, I can then flip the arms around. And I could speed up the rotor rotation. I haven't done that yet. You know, turn on the grinders. There they go. Turn it back off. Switch it back around. Turn on the welders, and I can weld things up. So that'll allow me to do work on this much more quickly and get this built up pretty fast here. This is the mining ship here. You can see here I've already got the blueprint on. It's got pretty ugly face here. 4 drills mostly down, the one above, 4 lifting thrusters and such, and it has here a kind of unique design here underneath for ejecting the material. It's intended, the goal is that this will dock up for power and stuff like that, but for dropping off materials, you just fly over a collection zone on the refinery and it just drops it all in. So it's there. So that's what we've got here. And so we'll go ahead and get it started. Let me move the... You know what? I think I will go ahead and build a parking spot above for this. So that way I have that one there already. And that way I also have something where I can get what I need. Do I want to do it above or do I want to do it off of this thing here? So do I have space here? Let's see. Looking at this here. If I do this way. Yeah, I have enough space. Excellent. Okay, so let's do that. Let's get this taken care of here then. And yeah, oh yeah, look at that. Look at it based on the height of that. That's about the depth of a connector. If I put a hinge in a connector so it can be a little bit higher. Yeah, okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and save some power. Let's park it up. Wrong thing. Let's see here. It is 8, I think, to park. Nope. I didn't damage him, did I? Let's see here. Gently down all the way. 8? Nope. I am not getting a good... Alright, let me turn this back on so I can see. Alright, let's go again. There we go. 8. There we go. Wait. Oh, that must be one of them is still... is not, you know? No. Why are they saying ready to, but they're not... Oh, that's right. Alright, that's an unlock only. I didn't set it up to be switch lock. I set it up to be unlock. There we go. Now it's locked in place. Okay, I need to top off hydrogen, but not quite the second. Okay, let's see here. Let's do... I need one of these, and I need 2 of those. So give me 2 of them. And then I need to build 1 hinge. This. And then I'll do the second in a second. Let's turn on hinge lock so that doesn't rotate on us. And then I need something I'm clearly not seeing. I know I had one on my part at one point. There, it's number 9. See, just was not seeing it. There, okay. Okay, so now... throw that all into there. We'll just demo the use of the vehicle. And then we'll dock up. Production takes so long with a single assembler, but I do not have enough power generation up here to begin using this. So as nice as this is to have, and it would be to have the power generation functionality here, the reality is I only have like a couple of batteries, I think, complete on this grid. 4 batteries complete. They are currently depleted in 52 days-ish. But if I started using it, that would not be the case. So, you know, gotta work on what we got. But once I can get a semi power source here, something that's just enough to where, you know, get a few more batteries maybe on here, something where the batteries can be charged. And I think the batteries, yeah, there's 3 batteries right here, and there's a battery in the office. So that's 4 batteries. I might put 2 more. That'll probably be all I put on here. The goal of this is that it will have its own, you know, minor power generation, but most of its needs will be served, you know, by, you know, the batteries during peak loads, and just a little bit of power generation for going on, and the battery should be enough to get this thing moving to another location temporarily. Like, even if it's like you stop and go, it's not intended again to be a ship that goes a long distance. You know, you got to bug out, there you go, it can bug you out type thing. And remember, bugging out was not, in a lot of things, was not always a, hey, we're going away permanently. A lot of times it was a, yeah, we're going away, but we'll be back soon type thing. So let's see here. Turn it on. And so there we go. That should be all those done. They're done. But now I'm wondering, like, do I need to bring the angle in more on these so that they can both work cooperatively on the same block that's smaller? They work fine on bigger blocks, like, you know, like that solar panel size, or something that's a couple blocks in size. The single block things that maybe bring it in a little bit more. Just worried about, you know, having that like right in your face, you know, type thing, spinning blades and all that. All right, so I do not. Oh yeah, I have the camera here. So first things first, let's level it out. Drop down, bring it over a bit. Nope. Bring it up and back it up, back it up, back it up. A little bit higher, back. There we go. Lock it down. And now I can shut these off. And there we go. That's charging up. And we get that charging up. And while that's going, throw a bunch of resources. But let's check and see what we got here in terms of iron. We're down to 2k iron from what I had before. So what we'll do is, you know, next time I will go through and finish the mining vessel and see if we can get some more resources gathered to complete the main construction in here of the command center. Once the command center is done, we will look into getting a power generator system online, like a primary generator for the base. I am thinking either a combination of hydrogen and like engines and generators, or maybe some form of a, you know, wind farm tower thing between buildings and use that kind of like as their power poles that are also used to link the buildings. So what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to figure out, and I'm going to need to modify this design here already, I know, to put in a like connection points on the sides here to go feed out to like a refinery and an assembly plant. And then I'm going to have a, you know, like landing platform that's also going to be where, you know, intended for things like drop ships and stuff to be built at over, and then maybe like a mobile artillery platform base and a garage. The garage is going to be something for large scale rovers for the purposes of either large cargo haulers or large, you know, like tanks. One of the things I was thinking about doing is trying to figure out a way to use like maybe the new AI blocks to figure out a way to make the siege tanks from, or something similar to siege tanks, where it has a heavy gun, and that's good for, you know, close up things, and then it can fire larger shells, if you will, across the distance. And the goal would be they wouldn't have vertical thrust for very long, and the purpose of them would be to go up, over, and arch down, and, you know, figure out how far they need to go and do that type of thing. Use the AI blocks to just do that. Don't know. Might have to turn the AI blocks on after a certain period of time. Don't know. Have to figure that out. But that'll all be coming up next time. And we, you know, take our construction vehicle to manufacture our mining vehicle to replace our friend here, who unfortunately failed in the mission of being able to properly mine out for us. So it's all coming up next time on the To the Stars. So there we go. That's what I'm for. See you then. Take care and have a good evening.